Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Oh, that one's picked off. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Colorado.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's McClellan. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And the Buffaloes are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to extend the play. Caught near the goal line. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Buffaloes will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Handoff to the single back. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the quarterback dropping back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looks to the left for a quick throw, and he pulls in the catch. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Back's got it again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They'll run it to the right side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Launching it downfield. He's got it for a big gain. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking for his big tight end. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He pulls it in for a big gain. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive moving. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
Coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs. And the Buffaloes getting set on first and 10.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Buffaloes. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's McClellan. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. And the tailback's got it again. Tackle, but first down.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
First down, looking to throw the football. And the completion made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Here's the second down play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Caught in the backfield. It's McClellan. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And there's the handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go. And the ball is picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Who makes the grab? They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Second down play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught, can he get in? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he goes down after a solid game on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his back. The pass is caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the Buffaloes are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Point after, knocked right through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And this one will be fair caught. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10, and it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
I'm running down, just 1 play left here in the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Using his legs here. Breaking free at midfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. Eludes a tackle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Plenty of time back there in the pocket. He's going to throw to the right. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Buffaloes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense wraps him up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Look at him run through those tacklers. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And they tack on the extra point. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Powering through.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's going to take off. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The pocket breaking down. And he's got it. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Grab behind the line, it's Miller. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Finds his man. It's downs. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Quarterback still with the football. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. They'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's McClellan. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, what a move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. And he will make the 1st down, tackled at the 26.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And he drops back in the gun. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Touchdown, Buffs. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. down here for this offense. Here's that defense shifting again. They'll try the right here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Can he make it to the marker? The first down pickup tackled at the 45. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. And the runner takes off to his right.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just...
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Makes a nice move there. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Love to see this with a lead late in the game, in the postseason. You got to trust your offensive line in your back. Not only do you keep the clock moving, you pick up a first down. Now you got a chance to ice this game.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. This pass is incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. That's it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.